Hey guys, Robert with RPL Transport. I'm showing you guys a little project we've done here. We have installed a Honda IS 7000 EU silent generator. I think I got that right. In the Visitech bus. Set this up for stationary use so they can run the bus at schools and convention centers. You put rooftop air conditioning in. Electrical down each wall there, and the biggest challenge was we had to make the bus run stationary. So the ignition key off, we need lights, that kind of stuff to run. So we wired up a panel here. Show you what we did. That's the master control board there, everything in there for the bus. As far as it's a microchipped relay controlled board. Then there's all your air conditioning relay systems there, your TV lift control, and then all your relays there. And then that relay right there is the fan relay, which I'll show you in a second, which runs the air conditioning, runs the generator fan and the fuel pump. So this is the master control panel here. So that's your master generator panel, and that's your master power for the bus. So you can see, bus is dead, nothing is on, and we flip the switch here. Bus comes on, and you can see we've got lights. Radio comes up, TV will work. We also even have the ability to use the air conditioning units that are on the bus. However, they just work as blowers because the compressors are on the engine and the engine's not running. So the next thing is the generator, and we've got a Honda generator back there, the EU 7000 IS, 7,000 watt silent generator. This is a panel from Summit Racing. So you arm the generator by turning it on there. That turns on the fuel pump, turns on the fan. You can see the voltage drop for a second. We've got a charge back system back there that'll triple charge everything, and so it'll eventually push that back up to 12 volts once it gets going. And then you can start the generator right there. This right here is a fuel pump, high flow fuel pump to drain the tank when they go into convention centers. They can only have so much fuel in the tank. So flip that switch on, it turns that pump on to drain the tank. That's an extra switch that'll probably be for outdoor lights eventually when we get ready to set those up. So we're going to crank the generator and go back and show you the generator room. So I'm going to charge the generator, which means it's going to turn the generator on. So let's go back there and check out the generator room and the switching panels. This is the generator room back here. This is the Honda EU 7000 IS. I showed you up front we charged the generator, so it's on and it's in remote mode right now. You can't start it, you push the button, nothing's going to happen. What we're doing back here is the loads we're running on the generator. We've got two 20 amp circuits and then a 30 amp circuit for the air conditioning unit. And we want to be able to run 3 different circuits when we pull up to someplace like a school that only has 20 amp outlets inside the school classrooms. It doesn't have, let's say, a 50 amp service. So we had to split the load up. So you've got one switch gear here for the air conditioning unit, one switch gear in the middle which runs the charge back system and one side of the bus, and then the third switch gear which runs the outside.
It's worth $1, man. And
the third switch gear that runs the outside outlet and then the right side of the bus as well. And they all go down here into the box. So the generator's off right now, and we're actually running on shore power. When you crank the generator up, these will wait 30 seconds for the current to stabilize, and then the generator will be the predominant power source. These are pretty cool. They're like $110 a piece, I think. And then of course our charge back, which provides 12 volt charge back for the LED lights, the 12 volt fan, and the fuel pump. So let's go back inside the bus and we'll crank everything up. So as y'all see, the generator is charged. You see the light, and we're gonna crank it up there. In a second, we'll hear these flip over to the generator. You hear it? There you go. So you hear the 2 switches, and then the third switch, which is the air conditioning unit, clicked in. And the generator has fan circulation on it. Fuel that comes up from the main fuel tank of the bus, and the fuel pump on it, and then of course we plumb the exhaust outside. So if you guys are looking for the remote start on this video here, what we did is this is just a basic ignition start panel for a race car. We ran wiring, as you can see here. I left this open for you. Down the length of the bus, wires into this panel. Pretty much the way the generator works. And I'll run back here and show you guys real quick. So pretty much how this switchgear system, how this remote system works here on the generator, you can hear that sucker up there whining away trying to charge that bus back up. We took a six-way square plug that's made to be used for trailers and towing applications, and rewired it. And pretty much you've got 4 functions on the generator. You've got a constant 12 volt, which we wire on the green side there. And what that is, it's always hot off the battery. White is what I call the trigger wire. So when you put power to the trigger, from green to white, it tells the unit to turn on. You saw it flashing there earlier in the video. It's in standby remote mode. Then the brown and the yellow wire get touched together for a half a second, and that's the engine start function. We can use the white wire to trigger relays such as a fuel pump and a remote fan to keep the generator cool. So if you guys are putting this in an enclosure outside of your house, you can plug in a 12 volt power supply into this, run a 12 volt radiator cooling fan on it to keep everything cool, and you can use that switch there, that line, to trigger it. So that's what we've been doing here. We've built 2 of these buses. This is the second one we've done. But y'all tell me what you think. Comments, questions, how we did things, how things are wired up here. I'll put some links to the Surge Guard switch boxes in the link. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I like it.